X7 is the biggest and most luxurious SUV. The BMW X7 is the biggest and most luxurious SUV BMW has ever built, sitting above the X5 and the X6 in the range. And here are the CarWow top 10 things you need to know about it. The BMW X7 styling might not be for everyone, but there's no denying that it's striking. That grille is the biggest I've ever seen on a BMW, and it's the X7 slab sides, tall ride height and huge wheels, which are up to 22 inches in size by the way, which make it look more juggernaut than SUV. At the back meanwhile, you get a shiny chrome bar between the rear LEDs, just like on the 7 Series, and you also get a pair of exhausts that could double as the funnels from a cruise liner. But who's the king of bling? Click on the top right hand corner of the screen to vote which model you choose: the new BMW X7, the Audi Q8, the Mercedes G-Class, or the Range Rover. Even the cheapest BMW X7 30D will set you back a whopping £72,000, and that rises to £74,000 for the mid-range X7 xDrive 40i petrol. If you fancy treating yourself to the top-of-the-range X7 M50D, you best get saving. It'll set you back £87,000 and will be well over 100 grand with not too many options added on top. So click on the pop-out banner in the top right-hand corner of the screen to see how much money you can save by buying a car through CarWow. Seeing as this is BMW's top-of-the-line SUV, even the basic models get a leather-covered dashboard and full leather interior as standard. Other standard kit includes 21-inch alloy wheels, air suspension, front and rear heated seats, and the soft closed doors you usually find in a posh limousine. N-Sport models add a body kit and uprated brakes, along with sporty interior touches, while the top-of-the-line M50D gets 22-inch alloys, an M-Sport differential for better traction, and a Harman Kardon stereo. The BMW X7 will be available with a choice of 3 engines, all with 6 cylinders and a 3-litre capacity. The range kicks off with a 265 horsepower 30D diesel that gets from 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 7 seconds, yet can return 43.5 miles per gallon, which isn't too shabby for a car which looks as big as a castle and also has 4-wheel drive. Next up is the 40i petrol with 340 horsepower, a 0 to 60 time of 6.1 seconds and fuel economy of 32.5 miles per gallon. But if you want to have your cake and eat it, you'll need the M50D diesel. It can do 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 5.4 seconds. It will still return an admirable 40.4 miles per gallon. Yeah, you try and get that from your 5-litre supercharged Range Rover. You ain't going to be able to. Practicality isn't an issue in the X7. It comes with 7 seats as standard, and access into the back is easy because the back doors are bigger than the fronts. If you don't mind leaving a passenger behind, it's worth considering the 6-seater option that gives you 2 super comfortable captain's chairs in the middle row that have their own separate armrests and as much elbow room as you get up the front. All the back seats can be moved and folded electrically, and with them folded away, the X7 has a massive 2,120-litre low capacity. The X7 comes with BMW's latest iDrive 7 infotainment system as standard. It comes with 2 huge screens, is dead easy to control either directly via the touchscreen or by using the iDrive control wheel between the 2 front seats. Or, if you're feeling a bit lonely, you can spark up a conversation by saying, "Hey BMW," then ask it to do something for you. It can understand spoken requests, so if you say, "I'm cold," it will turn up the temperature with the climate control system. All X7s come with 4-wheel drive as standard, but most of the time power is sent to the back wheels to make the BMW feel more sporty to drive. Air suspension is also standard, and it can be raised by up to 40mm for off-roading. There are of course plenty of options. The Executive Drive Pro Pack adds active roll stabilisation that stops the X7 from leaning in the corners, while the Off-Road Pack includes some tough underbody cladding and can prime the X7's 4-wheel drive system for a variety of off-road conditions via a switch on the centre console. Finally, with the Driving Assistance Professional Pack, the X7 can pretty much drive itself. BMW hopes the X7 will tempt people out of Range Rovers, and to do this, it's made it feel super luxurious inside. As a result, all models come with merino leather upholstery that's softer than the leather you'll find on other BMWs, and finished off with snazzy contrasting stitching. Meanwhile, the dashboard, doors and centre console are plastered with vast swathes of interior trim. Head to BMW's individual options list and you can have 2-tone leather seats in ivory white and midnight blue, and you can also choose from a variety of optional fine wood interior trims. Oh, it's all so lovely. To give the lofty X7's interior the light and airy feel of a flash London penthouse, all models come with a panoramic sunroof with 3 separate panes of glass that can all be opened individually. Meanwhile, the catchily named Panoramic Glass Roof Sky Lounge, yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, is optional and features LED lighting with your choice of 15,000 graphic patterns meant to resemble the sky at night, just like in a Rolls Royce. With a space as big as the X7's interior to fill, you'll need a decent stereo. Thankfully, you have several options, and even the standard 10-speaker stereo should be up to the job. The optional 16-speaker Harman Kardon surround system will be even better, but for the full orchestral effect, you'll need the Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround system, which has 20 speakers and a nightclub rivaling 1500 watts output. Meanwhile, with the rear seat entertainment package, you get a Blu-ray player and a pair of 10-inch full HD touchscreens. If you enjoy